Okay. Leoha. Okay, I don't know why, but my mic sounds like ass. Oh shit. I'm breaking everything. Everything's breaking. Everything's falling apart. Okay. Leoha. Oh shit. I have this like really janky phone stand and oh, Kokone is here. Wait, give me a second. I need to make Kokone an admin. 1 second. Okay, Kokone is now an admin. Leoha. Hello everyone. Hello Kokone especially. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. My phone stand is just, it's not having it. It keeps, so my phone stand is this kind where I can like have it attached to man, I do not like hearing my voice. Wait, give me a second. Is it like super horrible sounding for you guys too? Do you hear like a bunch of like static and stuff? Does it sound really staticky or is it just me? It sounds fine. Okay, it might just be me. Now it's so quiet. I can't hear my own BGM. Everything got fucked up. I didn't do anything. I just moved and everything got messed up. I don't know what's going on. This is a kind of a test stream, so we'll figure stuff out. And I'll redo all my stuff later. Where are my, oh no, my Stream Deck is not working, so I can't even turn on my wings. I don't see, the thing is, I literally did nothing. There's no reason for any of this stuff to not be working. I just moved my computer. It's not like I reformatted it or anything. Let's see. Can I change? No. Okay. Not connected to VTube Studio. Oh. Wait, give me a second. Okay, now this should work. There we go. There are my wings. Okay, there we go. I think like, so I'm also on Wi-Fi. I'm on Wi-Fi and I've never streamed on Wi-Fi before. So hopefully everything is fine. It's also very weird for me to be talking with no BGM, to me anyway. How's the cleaning? Okay, so here's the lowdown. The last couple of days, also it's probably really echoey because there's not that much in my new room. And I will fill it up soon. I'm going to IKEA tomorrow. I'm gonna be getting some nice like shelvings. I'm gonna get a detolf. I don't know where I'm gonna put the detolf, but I want one, so I'm gonna get one. My room is like the darkest room in the entire house. So the new apartment is really nice. The new apartment is very big. So before, my roommate and I shared one bathroom. Now there's more than one bathroom. So I have my own bathroom, which is awesome. It's inside of my bedroom. So I have a bedroom and a separate office now, which is really cool. So my cats right now are in my bedroom. They've been in my office all day, but they're in my bedroom now. But we are a little bit further away from the city. So, I mean, there's still like stuff to do here, but it's a little bit more suburby now where I'm at. The new place is a little bit more suburby, so the entire atmosphere is like very different, right? Because I was pretty like in the city before, and now I'm kind of more, I mean, I mean, it's a city. It's not like the middle of nowhere, but it's a little bit more suburby here. So it's kind of nice. Like there aren't any like high buildings. Everything's kind of low. Everyone's in like pretty small apartment, like not small, but like low apartment complexes and stuff, or houses. So it's kind of like a very different atmosphere. Like the sky feels higher. Is that a weird thing to say? Yeah, I live actually right next to a cul-de-sac. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat. I would love to stick around, but it's 1 a.m. Good night, everyone. Hope everything goes as planned with Leo. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I hope you have a good sleep. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the choir to life. The only thing that I am worried about is like before I was worried about my neighbor that shared my apartment wall with me. But now, like, I'm afraid of, like, my office doesn't share a wall with anybody, but I'm afraid that, like, the apartment complex next to us is really close. I'm afraid they're gonna, like, hear everything. So we're gonna have to do a couple sound tests. We'll find out how bad it is. Hello, welcome everyone who's just joining. But yeah, anyway, so, like, when I was talking to the, like, real estate agent, the property management company, whatever you want to call them, they were like, oh, we'll do, because we visited the apartment, right? My roommate and I visited the apartment, and it was fucking disgusting. I think because it's, like, a big space, maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming because it's, like, a bigger apartment complex that maybe they have a hard time getting tenants, because I guess people don't want this many rooms and bathrooms. I don't fucking know. But we got it for a really good price, which is why we ended up moving in, but it hadn't been lived in for a while, I think. So it was pretty nasty. It was, like, really gross. There's like fucking spiders, still spiders everywhere. And luckily they're, like, daddy long legs, and technically daddy long legs aren't spiders, right? My roommate was telling me that. She was telling me that they're not actually spiders. And then she had one of her friends over to help us clean, and he was like, how are they not spiders? And I was like, I have no idea. I don't know what makes a spider and what doesn't make a spider. Anyway, yeah, it hasn't been lived in, so it was, like, really, 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 really nasty. Like, I cannot emphasize how gross it was, but the property management company told us, like, don't worry, we're gonna do a deep clean before you get there. It's gonna be great, and you'll be move-in ready on your move-in date. And we're like, okay, cool. And we got here and it was still fucking dirty, and one of the guys from the property management company was here, and I was like, I thought you guys were gonna clean the place, we're moving in tomorrow. And he was like, oh, I will call a cleaner and get someone to come tomorrow. And I was like, cool. He said, I'll get someone to come tomorrow. And I was like, can you get someone to come today? Because we're moving in tomorrow. And he was like, oh, I will see, and I will check to see if someone can come in today. So then he got this cleaner lady to come in that day. And so, she gets here, and so I was waiting all day for her to text me, because she was supposed to text me when she was gonna be here so I could open the door for her. And my roommate, she was still working that day, so she couldn't be here. So I had to be here to open the door for the cleaning lady. And I was like just waiting for her to text me, but she didn't text me, and I was like shopping for stuff. So I ended up coming back home in time, and she was here, and it was all sorts of weird. But the thing was, so I get here, and she speaks negative English. Like, she does not speak any English. Like, I pointed to a room and I said, that one first, please. And she did not understand me. And we kept trying to use Google Translate. And she only spoke Chinese. So she would, like, speak Chinese into the Google Translate thing, and then it would, like, translate and into English, but I don't think she understood anything I was saying. And I unfortunately do not speak any Chinese. So then my roommate, she happens to speak Chinese. So I told my roommate, I was like, bro, I'm so sorry, but after you finish work, I think I need you to come, because I cannot speak to this lady at all. Like, I can't communicate with her. And she's not out. God damn it. Okay, wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get my other, I think I have it. My other, I need my other, what is it called? Phone stand. 1 second. Will that work? Okay, I think that'll work. The angle is a little bit different, but hopefully it won't matter too much. Anyway, where was I in my story? Oh yeah, so I told my roommate, I was like, hey, I'm really sorry, but I know you're working today, but I need you to come because I can't speak to this lady. And like the property management guy was like, so the apartment is like really big, right? Like I said, and there's multiple bathrooms, and I have an office and a bedroom, and my roommate has an office and a bedroom. So that's 4 bedrooms in this apartment. Like that's a very large apartment. It's not like a small apartment. And we're like, okay, the guy is like, oh, it should just take her like 2 hours. And I was like, bro, no, it's not. I was like, I straight looked at him and I was like, two hours by herself? And I was like, is she gonna come alone, or does she have like a crew? Is she gonna come with somebody else? And I was like, you probably should tell her that the place is pretty big and that she should bring somebody else with her. And so the property management guy was like, okay, I'll tell her. And so of course the lady shows up by herself, and she gets here, and I can't speak to her at all, right? So then my roommate gets here, and my roommate is like my roommate's talking to this lady in Chinese, and my roommate's Chinese is like not super good. I mean, it's like conversational, but it's not like super good. So she kept going like, I don't know if it's me or if it's the lady, but they also could not understand each other, even though they were both speaking in Mandarin Chinese. Lesson Zero, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Everyone, please welcome all the new members with lots of hearts in chat. And if you did receive a membership, please be sure to thank Lesson Zero. Thank you. But like, so then my roommate would literally ask her like a yes or no question. Like she asked her, did you eat dinner? And she was like, I don't know what she said. And it's like, was it a yes or a no? And she's like, I don't know. She was like, she's saying words that I don't understand. She's like, I can sometimes understand her, and I have no idea what she's saying. And yeah, so my roommate was having a hard time talking to her, and like she mopped all the floors. And so obviously I'm like waiting here for the lady to finish cleaning because I can't leave. And it's that awkward thing where like I feel like I need to be cleaning or something, so I'll be like trying to, you know, clean where I can or whatever. And then the lady was here, I kid you not, she was here for 7 hours. She was here for 7 hours. So I was just awkwardly mucking about in this empty ass house for 7 hours, with no computer or no Wi-Fi. And all she spent like a majority of that time cleaning the fucking windows. I was like, lady, please, like, of all the things, this house is so dirty, and of all the things, you're gonna clean the windows. She thoroughly cleaned the windows and then mopped all the floors, and then was like, okay, I'm done. And my roommate was here at this point, and we were like, there are still spiders everywhere. We're like, there's still spiders everywhere. She's like, okay, where? And we're like here, and she would like squish it, and she'd be like, okay, where else? She would squish it, and then we'd be like, there's still spiders. And she's like, okay, where else? And so we'd like, we did this 5 times, and she did not understand the hint that we were trying to give her, like that there are spiders all over the house still, not just these 5 spiders that we happened to point out. So after like 5 spiders, we were like, okay, she is not gonna go out of her way to kill these spiders until we point out every single one of them. So there's no point of us doing this. And she goes, well, I'm not coming back, so are you like satisfied with the cleaning? And we're like, no. And this was all in like broken Chinese or whatever they were speaking to each other, right? So it's just my roommate translating for me, but she also can't understand this lady. And she was just like, okay, like, are you satisfied? So we said, no, like, yes, you mopped, but you missed all the corners and there's bugs everywhere still. And you sprayed a bunch of bug spray, but now there are just dead bugs and you did not clean the carcasses of these bugs. And she started getting mad at us. She was like, you know, like, bugs will move. I can kill bugs, but bugs are gonna appear anyway and they're gonna move. So there's no point of me killing these bugs. And I was like, excuse me. I was like, excuse me. And my roommate, she's like very introverted too. She's like way more introverted than I am. So obviously it was like very anxiety inducing for her to have to speak to this lady also in broken Chinese and not understanding this lady anyway, even in Chinese. So like, it was like, I think she was just kind of like, okay, you can just leave. My roommate just told her, okay, you can just leave. Thank you. Because like there were all these things that she did not clean. So then, you know, at that point it was like midnight, right? At that point it was midnight. So my roommate and I were like, we gotta go home. We have to go back home because or to our old apartment because we can't sleep here, obviously. It's like fucking infested with spiders. And also we were like, oh yeah, like, you know, it's so nasty in there. So that was Monday. And then on Tuesday, I came with my roommate and we spent like the entire day cleaning. And then we had a couple friends also come over and help clean. So we had a total of 6 people cleaning the house for a good 6 more hours. Because it was like, it's not that the house is like so big. I mean, it is big. The apartment is big, but it's so nasty. Like you just have like, I don't know what the fuck the people who lived here before were doing, but there's just like so much dirt. There's just like so much dirt caked on everything. So we were like, you know, I don't know what it's called, like crown molding or whatever. It's like the edge of a wall on the bottom that touches the floor. Like all of that was like brown, and like all the grout in the bathroom and in the kitchen was like, we were like, is it supposed to be brown? Was it ever white? Maybe it was supposed to be brown, but it's black. So if you wipe it enough, it turns brown. We don't know if it'll turn white, but it does turn brown. So we were like going through all the grout. The stove was like fucking nasty. So we were doing that. We were just doing like everything. And it's still not 100% clean because stuff like, you know, we have sliding closets and the rail that the closets are on that are they're sliding on. I'm doing like all these hand motions that you can't see. But the rail that the sliding doors are on, like, it's just caked in dirt. Like, it's just so nasty. But our vacuum is still at the old apartment, so we've been kind of just manually trying to like pick at stuff on our own. Did you not get a good look at the place beforehand? Well, they told us they were gonna do a deep clean because they acknowledged how dirty it was. So I've been talking to the property management company and I told them, I was like, hey, like you guys said that you guys were deep cleaning. The cleaning lady that you hired did not do a very good job. We've still been cleaning and it's like still pretty dirty. We'd appreciate if you could like call in somebody else and have them go through like a more detailed cleaning. Just for a couple more hours, like we'd really appreciate that. And the guy was like, oh, we don't do detail cleaning, we only do general cleaning. I was like, well, that is not what we were promised when we moved in. So he's like talking to the property management company again, like because he has to ask his manager or whatever, I guess. I don't fucking know. But earlier, another fun story is like earlier my bathroom light wasn't working, so I had to like shower in the dark. But luckily the bathroom is connected to my bedroom, like I said. So I turned the bedroom light on and I left the shower door open. But it was still very dark in there. Nova! Bestie, how are you? Yeah. But you know, it's all the stuff that I think this place has been abandoned for a while, I guess. So it's been just like, I don't know. The spiders have taken over and it's their house now, I guess. So there's just a lot of stuff that's like not working properly or that's kind of gross. Like, I don't think the people who ever lived here before, I don't think they ever cleaned the kitchen cabinets. Like, there's like a layer of grease on the kitchen cabinets. I'm just like, what the fuck did you guys do in here? Nova, I missed you too. I missed you too. Hopefully I'm back on for good. Hopefully, once I go to IKEA tomorrow, I have to also work tomorrow, so it's a little bit pain-kiri a little bit. And we don't have a fridge yet. We don't have a fridge yet. So I had like McDonald's for dinner today. But it was good. I had the spicy deluxe chicken sandwich. And that was actually, oh god, it's so loud. Oh god. I had my cats in the office earlier and so their food thing is here, but that was really fucking loud. Probably might just want to sell the place fast lying their way, trying to please you until the day comes. But the thing is, we didn't buy it. We don't even fuck. If I own this place, I'd just rip it all apart and somehow. I don't know if you could even do that in an apartment, but I would do it. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. I think they were having a hard time renting it out, maybe because of how dirty it was, and also like how big it is. Like I said, I think the size for a lot of people is like too big. I think people get intimidated by bigger spaces because it's a lot more to clean and a lot more to manage too. The price is actually like I said, it was very reasonable, but we are kind of like out of the main area of the city, so that's probably also why. I don't know. I know we've had a lot of moving pains. It's been, I thought, you know, they were gonna deep clean before we got here, and then on fucking Monday I'd be here, it'd just be chill. Tuesday I'd be just chilling. Wednesday we'd get the furniture and it'd be great because we had the movers come in today, and I thought I'd be just doing everything, cruising my way through everything, but apparently not. Yeah, it's pretty common in my area for places to not have a fridge or like a stove. So it's not too uncommon here, but we did have a fridge in the previous apartment, so we do have to buy a new one. Digital Lemon, thank you so much for the super chat. Someone woke up at 1 a.m. Oh my goodness, go back to bed. Where the fuck do you store food? Oh no. No, I mean, it's like common for apartments to like not come with a fridge, so you have to like bring your own fridge. Like it's not a rare thing to happen. You don't live without a fridge. There's just like it's just like an empty space for a fridge and you have to fill it yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we have to buy a fridge. So yeah, we're in the process of doing that. Bring your own fridge. Yeah, basically. Again, it's pretty common in my area. I thought it was just a thing everywhere, but I guess not. Maybe it's just my area. Reminds me of your old apartment had a specific leak, and the property manager's idea of a deep clean was to have maintenance literally dump dollar store cleaner on the floor. No, that's the worst. One of my roommate's friends, he was telling us about like pumice stones yesterday. I had never heard of pumice stones before, so I learned something new yesterday. Also, like, I think I'm gonna like, I don't know if in apartments you're allowed to excuse my language. I don't know if you're allowed to like cock stuff. Like, I don't want to ask the property management because I already asked them so many things and they don't respond. And I'm improving the property by cocking it, right? So I'm planning. I've never cocked something before, but I'm planning on like cocking some of the house because I think like one of my walls is directly outside, and I think that's where the spiders are coming from, because they're like coming like maybe through the gap between the floor and the crown molding or whatever the fuck that thing is called. So I want to like caulk the entire house. You guys want to see my caulking skills? I can show you my caulk. Okay, just kidding. Next hand cam stream, whip it out. Caulking stream. I have caulked once. I have caulked once in my life. That's why I know what it is. It was I did like in high school. Oh my god. These are repressed memories. In high school, I did these like volunteer things where I would like go and volunteer to help certain underprivileged areas, like help them with like home repair stuff. I don't fucking know. It was like a high school program that they had. So I would like go. So one time we installed sprinklers. And then another time, I don't remember why we were caulking, but we were caulking some stuff. So I kind of learned how to caulk. Like you use the caulk gun and then you have like a glove and you kind of smear it with your finger. But I don't know, that was in high school. Is that still how you caulk things? I'll have to probably Google how to caulk. Caulking techniques. Probably. Some things don't change. She's doing it on purpose now. Always has been. You can buy wet knives now. Oh, you don't have to use your finger. That's probably better because I think the finger method was not great. And if you have like weak gloves, it could kind of like break the glove too, Generally you use a tool. I see. Maybe I was just doing it the old-fashioned way. How do I caulk? It's C-A-U-L-K. Okay, excuse you. Also, I've been like drinking water out of like a smart water bottle for like the last 3 days. It's like one of those really big ones. Do you guys have like a favorite water bottle brand? I don't think smart water particularly tastes all that much better, but it's like the bougie choice of water and it just looks really nice to have. So that's why I picked smart water. I'm gonna have some water. I get Fiji. See, Fiji is like isn't that another bougie water brand? Bougie water brands. Anyway, that's been the last couple days for me. It's been pretty rough. Lots of cleaning, lots of moving, lots of packing, lots of unpacking. It's just like it's been a lot, but I'm excited to go to IKEA tomorrow and get a couple like cool shelves and stuff for all of my weeb stuff. I want to make like a little manga lounge in my office, like on the other wall of my office. I got a beanbag chair. I'm gonna put like a little bookshelf and put a bunch of manga on there. And my friend, actually, one of my friends, she introduced me to the concept of an introvert room. So like her husband is like very extroverted, so he has these like crazy parties all the time where there's like a bajillion people in the house, and I've been to a couple. But she was telling me how she created an introvert room where in her bedroom she creates like this kind of safe haven for introverts when they need to retreat from all of the socializing. And it was one time during one of his parties where I retreated into the introvert room and I hung out with a couple other introverts, and we just like chatted. Like it was really nice because it's like just chatting with a few people as opposed to chatting with like 20 other people. So I really want to like copy the idea. Not that I ever have that many people in my house at a time. But if I ever do, I was like, oh, I really like the idea of having like a safe haven for introverts in my room. So I kind of want to do something like that for my little manga corner in my office, so that, you know, if I ever do have like, we do like a board game night or something, and people want to run away to the introvert room, there's a place for them to do so. Okay, wait, I am very poorly equipped. Like I don't know where my tissues are, and you guys know I'm still like getting like snotty and shit. I'm gonna grab some tissues. I'll be right back. The thing is that I don't know where tissues are. So I had to get a roll of toilet paper. So now I just have a roll of toilet paper next to me in my desk. I mean, you remember seem to sneeze a lot? I have this thing where like, I've mentioned it before, but I think it might be because of acid reflux, but I'm not positive actually. But it's like a thing where I just have like a lot of excess, like, I don't fucking know, mucus and like snot and shit. It happens pretty often, especially when I like laugh a lot. I know that sounds really weird. I mentioned it before, but I used to joke that I'm like allergic to happiness, because like every time I like laugh too much, or I'm like, yeah, like if I'm like cracking up and stuff, I get like really, like my nose gets really runny. Why is that? Do any of you guys have that too? Is it an acid reflux thing, or am I just allergic to laughing? Am I just allergic to happiness? A neti pot? Oh my god, those things scare me. That's the thing where you like put water, like that thing up your nose, and then it flushes out on the other side, right? And you have to like keep your mouth open while you do it. That shit actually scares me. They work really well, really. Maybe I will check it out if you guys recommend it. I feel like the water is like, you know, it's like getting in your brain. What do you call it? Earlier when I was moving my cats to the bedroom from the office, like they are very obviously like pretty scared of like the new place, like the new apartment, and they are like kind of freaked out because we moved and stuff like that. Oh my god, Beagle like freaked the fuck out when I took her outside of the room. She was like flipping out, so she like scratched the shit out of me, and I had like just gotten out of the shower, so I was wearing a shirt, but I wasn't wearing much protection besides my shirt, and I just have these insane like bloody gashes on my chest now. Because Beagle freaked the fuck out when I was trying to move her. Anyway, I was suddenly randomly reminded of that for some reason when we were talking about the neti pot. If you position your head correctly, the water flows right through you. I know. I heard you're supposed to like tilt your head a little bit and then like open your mouth, like, and then like it just like runs through your nose. But that sounds really scary. That sounds really scary. Also, I still have a little bit of a cough, but overall I'm feeling pretty good, and my my throat feels a lot better. So I think I can do a karaoke stream soon, but I do need to like soundproof the place a little bit more. I have like a couple sound panels. I don't know if they really do anything, to be honest, but I'm gonna stick up a bunch of sound panels on my wall that I took down from my previous apartment. Also, they're like made of felt, and like I don't know how to get them to stay on the wall, to be honest. Like in my previous apartment, what I did was I used command strips, but the thing is, like, command strips don't stick to felt very well because they're like sticky. It's like tape, right? On one side it's like that 3M sticky tape, and it didn't really work, I don't think. I don't know. People recommend using command strips, and I feel like it didn't really do a good job. So you can get the picture hanger thingies, but it's felt. So I'd have to like attach something to the felt in order for it to attach to the wall. You know what I mean? Just like felt panels. Would they attach to Velcro? I don't know. I think if the Velcro was like really strong enough, perhaps. Neti Pot also helps with clogged ears. What? Really? Clogged ears? You guys are making me curious now. Now I want to try it. Now I want to try the Neti Pot. I'm still scared though of like the saline solution just going straight into my brain. I know that's a weird thing, but I just don't want the sensation of like my brain being filled with water. I feel like that would feel horrible. Is that a weird thing to be afraid of? A little drowning never hurt anybody. Freeze the senses. Triggers your fight or flight response. It's only for an instant that it touches your brain, or that the water is running through your nose. Isn't it running through your nose for quite a while? Also, I don't know why, but one of my monitors is like not working. Not great. I don't know what's going on. I have to like double check. Maybe one of the wires got loose. Just play Shadowverse ranked, you'll be pre-salted. I want to play Shadowverse. I want to play so many things. I haven't been doing anything these past few days. Like literally nothing. Just cleaning and moving and driving, and it's been a pain in the ass. I hate all of those things. I hate all of those things. So it's not been a fun time. The title says Shadowverse. Wait, it does. Wait, where? It shouldn't. Oh, this title. Oh, you're right. It does. Wait, let me change that. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. Anyway, I had the feeling before too, but I felt so relieved afterwards. Okay, I definitely am gonna have to try it then. Definitely gonna have to try it. Glad you got the internet up and running. Like I mentioned, it is, man, my office is like down the hall, so I don't know how I'm gonna get an Ethernet cable here. I don't know how I'm gonna get an Ethernet cable here because our modem and router are in the living room, and my office is down the hall. So like you have to pass the kitchen. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to run a really fucking long Ethernet cable, like a very, very, very long one. But I think I definitely need to use an Ethernet cable. So you can drill holes through the wall. Can you? I would be very afraid to do that, especially because I do not own the house. 100 feet Cat 5 cable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something like that. I wonder if 100 feet will be enough. Because I think I have to run it along this. I think I'm gonna have to run it along the ceiling because I don't want people to trip on the wires. So I'm gonna have to run it through the ceiling. So I'm gonna need a lot of wire. Check if power line works for your place. Is that actually good? You know, like the power line thing, I've always heard about it. That's the one where you like put put in like one wall socket and then you put it through another wall socket and then you like plug the Ethernet cable that way, right? Cats might bite them. My cats are good about Ethernet cables, luckily. They like braided cables, but regular cables they're not a fan of. Thank God. But I do have a couple things that with like braided cables that are like really fucking nasty because my cats bite through them. It works for you. You've been thinking about doing power line? Really? I wonder mesh routers, but I heard mesh routers are not that good. My parents have a mesh router. They have like the Google Nest and that thing is pretty poo-poo. Powerline is better than Wi-Fi, but not as good as plug-in. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I mean, at least it's an option if it works, but I'm still gonna try to see if I can get an Ethernet cable in some weird crazy way running along the ceiling somewhere. Crazy ceiling Ethernet cable. Yeah. Always best quality run a wire. Yeah. Even if the wire is really long, does that affect it at all? Does it affect the quality? Or no? You guys know. Anyway, it's been so long. It's been so long. I feel like I have so much to catch up on with you guys, you know? It will, but in such a minute way it won't matter. Gotcha. Depends on what you mean by really long. Technically yes, but not to any degree you'll notice. Gotcha. Wow, you guys are so knowledgeable in this subject. A mesh setup I think works if configured properly. I vaguely recall network class. Oh. I wonder why my parents' one sucks so much. Their house isn't even that big. I mean, it is big, but it's not like huge or anything. I don't know why the Google Nest is poo-poo. Also, I want to get like I don't know if you can hook up Ring doorbells to apartments. Is it possible to hook up those like Ring doorbell what are the other ones called? I only know Ring doorbell. All those types of doorbells, can you hook those up to apartment doorbells? Is that possible without like destroying property? They have Ring doorbells that are just stuck on. Really? Maybe I'll do that. Valkyries are warrior nerds. The best kind. It's easy to do. Gotta semi-worry about it being stolen though. Oh god. Imagine people who steal Ring doorbells. Oh my god, I saw a bunch of like TikToks and stuff about like kids stealing candy and like the parents in like getaway cars. So you'll see like these kids like pour the bucket of candy into their candy bag and the parents are like waiting for them in the car on the street and they like run back to the car afterwards and like go. That's crazy. The parents are usually the problem there. Yeah, I was like shocked. It's kind of like sad to think about that, you know? The parents are like enabling their kids to do shit like that. Family business. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. There's a Reddit post of someone who stole a Ring camera and plugged it into their house. Did the original owner still get the footage? That'd be so funny. That's pretty fucked up too though. For candy that will be on sale the day after. This is so true. Not sure why they upload the evidence of their crime. Yeah, kind of funny. Kind of dumb. My parents need to teach them better. That's how robbers are made for sure. Yeah. Kind of like, I don't know. It's pretty messed up. We're like on the ground floor now. My apartment. So before my apartment was on the second floor, but now we're on the ground floor and my like door is facing the outside. But I mean, it's a suburby area, so I'm not too worried, but I am kind of concerned about packages getting stolen. And I think like, you know, like a Ring doorbell or something would kind of help deter people from stealing stuff. I don't know. Or maybe I should buy one of those like package boxes. But it's an apartment, so there's not too much space outside. Like I don't have like a ton of space. I don't know if I could fit a package box unless it's like a really small one. But then maybe not all the packages would fit in there. But I mean, you know, my roommate and I both work from home, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. We just have to be careful about making sure we get the packages as soon as they arrive. I don't know. I've never lived on the ground floor before, so it's a new experience for sure. And I don't really know like how I've heard a lot about package theft, especially like during COVID. I heard it was a big problem, so I'm like a little worried, but maybe I'm being paranoid. I've got to get a camera and doorbell cam for myself. Had enough problems with DoorDash I don't want to deal with anymore. Oh my god, wait, did you guys see my tweet about my DoorDash order? So I fucking ordered poke, right? I ordered poke, and my roommate and I both had one, and basically I get the poke. So I was out and my roommate and I came back home, and the poke was at the door, but it was like kind of like weirdly placed by the door, and we were like, that's kind of weird. And I get inside the house and I open my package, but the bag, and one poke has only rice. All the toppings look like they've been scraped off. So at first I thought this delivery guy must have just had a Tupperware and scooped all the toppings off of my poke and put it in his Tupperware. That's what I thought. That's what it looked like. And then all of a sudden I got a call from my landlord, and she goes, "Hey, did you order sushi by chance?" And I was like, sort of, yes. And she was like, "I think your delivery person dropped your sushi in the driveway." And I was like, "Oh no." She's like, "There's a bunch of raw fish on the driveway." I was like, "Oh fuck, of course there is." And by the way, my roommate's poke was completely fine, untouched, totally fine. And my landlord goes, "Can you get the guy to come back and clean it?" And I was like, I mean, no. I was like, probably not, but I'll go clean it. And she was like, "Yeah, if you could, I'd appreciate it." I was like, okay. So my roommate, obviously she helped me because she's very sweet. So we both went down and we like cleaned up all the sushi on the floor. And how do they know it was you guys? It's because my neighbor in the block, so we have like, my old apartment is like a bunch of little blocks of apartments, and we were on the second floor, and like the way that you get to my apartment, there's only 2 units that could go that way on that driveway thingy. And the person next to us, the neighbor next to us, is like 100-year-old Japanese grandpa. And so it is very unlikely that he is the one who ordered the food. But I think she was guessing, and she might have seen the DoorDash guy coming out that way. So that's why she called me and asked me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I think that was me." Refund, yes. Luckily, I got a refund, and my roommate got to eat for free, so that was nice. I just reordered my food and got my food, but it still sucked. I had a Popeyes delivery where I'm almost 100% certain the driver set it down, took the photo, and then took the box of food. Oh my god, I've had somebody do that before too. But it's like the only time I've only had it happen once, where I'm pretty sure somebody stole my food. Other times, like, it's just been placed in the wrong place or whatever, and I have to look at the photo and I'm like, ugh, I have to like go to somebody else's fucking apartment and, you know, do the whole song and dance of retrieving my food. Or sometimes they would like leave it at my landlord's apartment, because like my landlord lived on the property, but like their house is like the one that's like in the front, you know, because it's like kind of like you know, like properties that have like a property management on site, and it's kind of like in the front. It's kind of like that. So yeah. Never had these kind of delivery nightmares. That's good. That's lucky. Leo out here singing and dancing for food while being a VTuber. It's true. The things that I must do. Now, let me get some more water. I'm almost done with this smart water bottle. Anyway, I can't chat for too long today. I have some like work I do need to catch up on. And I have work tomorrow morning, so I don't want to what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, sleep too late, and I still have stuff that I need to like clean up and organize and shit. I just wanted to stop by and say hello because I missed you guys. It's been like half a second since I was able to stream, so, and I feel like I haven't streamed a normal game in so long because of like I had COVID, and then I was like still sick, and then I had the move, and then it's just like, you know, I haven't been able to do anything fucking normal. But this week is Kokone's debut. Have you guys been keeping up with all the Kokone news? If not, Kokone does have a Twitter now. I believe it is Yurikago Kokone, at Yurikago Kokone. And you can see some of her previews and stuff. I don't remember the exact date and time of the debut, and I don't want to say it wrong, so please be sure to check the Twitter to see the exact stuff. Kokone is insanely talented. She I'm not gonna give spoilers, but she'll talk about it on her stream. She's very good at she has a very incredible talent, and I really look up to her a lot. And there's a lot for me to learn from her. So I hope you guys are looking forward to her and her debut. Her design is so good, so exciting. Also, congrats to all the EST bros. You guys are winning. Kokone is indeed EST, EDT. So anyone who has been wanting earlier streams, your prayers have been answered. You will be getting earlier streams. So that should be really helpful for all of you guys out on the East Coast. And we're gonna also be doing a Symphoria collab this weekend. I believe it's Saturday. I think it's Saturday, but again, please check all the proper channels. I'll upload like a very brief schedule later, maybe. But I do have a lot of stuff to catch up on, so maybe not. And yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi. Please keep up with all of the cool Kokone news on the VNU Twitter and on Kokone's Twitter. And yeah, I hope you guys are super hyped for debut, and the collab should be really fun. And then next week is gonna be actually our official 6 months, half a year anniversary. So Kokone's debut is a little bit of a celebration of that too. Half a year of Symphoria debut. So I hope you guys are also looking forward to some celebrations that we'll be having for that. If you haven't purchased the Halloween merchandise, I believe there's only like a week left or so to purchase it, and it is Kokone's first merch. So I do highly recommend checking that out if you haven't already. And what other announcements are there? Any updates on Canada shipping? I unfortunately have no idea. I'm really sorry. I would ask the VNU Twitter just so that it's like on their radar again, and see if they respond, because they might be able to bring it up to like staff it more properly than I can. Since, you know, like when I talk to staff, we talk about like a million different things. So I don't know if I bring it up, if it does get through all the way. So it might be better to use the VNU at the VNU Twitter or respond to like some of the sales posts and ask about Canadian shipping. And yeah, that might be a good idea to do so. What else? Am I missing any other official announcements? I don't know. I'm sure there'll be more soon. I released a cover while I was gone. It's for Vampire. If you haven't checked it out, I would really appreciate it if you did. And really excited for you guys to see my November cover. I know, so many covers. My November cover is coming soon, along with my collab, my identity collab with Tonya soon. So that'll also be very soon. And and I don't know. I think that's it. Last Christmas cover when? It's only November. We haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. I saw people like posting Christmas stuff already. I'm like, oh my god, it's literally it's been two days. 2 days of November. We haven't even had Thanksgiving. Please. Please. But you know, I'm sure we'll do like a Christmas caroling karaoke stream too. My brain is not working. In my culture, October is already free game for Xmas stuff. Holy shit, that's so early. I was seeing Christmas decorations before Halloween, and I was like, this is insane. This is insanity. Do you guys do like Christmas decorations? Oh god, okay, no, we're gonna talk forever. We talk forever and ever. We can talk about Christmas next time. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see if I can do another gorilla soon as well. But tomorrow, if I do finish moving stuff, I'm gonna try to catch up on a bunch of anime because I'm like behind now. Yeah. Okay. Before I start babbling about something else, I hope to see you guys soon. Maybe we'll gorilla again very soon. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at Kokone's debut. I hope to see you guys at Kokone's debut this weekend, and for the Symphoria collab later this weekend too. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Leotsu. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye.